First, unlike their original ceremony, we have flowers. So that's nice. Second, unlike the original ceremony, we'll have a ring for the bride and not just the groom.
Oh.
These are all things you can discuss with Bob after the ceremony. Third, I hope at this ceremony there will be less crying by Laneya before the ceremony and less crying by Bob after the ceremony. Let us begin. Today, in the presence of God, or Jehovah, or Vishnu, or Buddha, or baby Jesus, or the Holy Ghost, or Mohammed, or perhaps, in their case, in the presence of all the loved ones and Phil, we witness the affirmation of two people, Bob and Laneya, who have committed to spend their lives together. Marriage is a lifelong commitment. Picture 30 years from now. Well, let's not go that far due to Bob's advanced age. Say 15 years out, as you, Laneya, are pushing Bob around in his chair, it'll take plenty of love to remember to use the elevator instead of pushing him down the escalator. Bob, you are one of the luckiest men in the world, as the love of a wonderful woman is the foundation and the pinnacle of a happy life. Laneya, you are one of the kindest women in the world. You married Bob. In Mel Gibson's movie Braveheart, the English lord, owner of the land, had the right of spending the wedding night with the new bride of any of the peasants who worked his land. We'll skip that tradition. Because if you look at the English lord in Bob's case, you'd have to end up sleeping with John Chambers at Cisco. So we're thinking that's not a good thing. In another tradition, the ancient Aztec high priests, and I checked on the internet, so it must be true, were expected to have a physical experience with each male member of the wedding party within 24 hours of the wedding celebration. As it turns out, a director at Cisco would qualify as an Aztec high priest. I vote we skip this tradition. Darby, do you agree?
Don't look at me like that, Darby.
Although this is their day, it is a tribute to all of you, for knowing you and interacting with you has helped to make our bride and groom who they needed to be to find each other. All of you are the threads which are woven into the rich tapestry of their lives. You are the fabric that they wrap around themselves and take comfort in when the world seems cold. And on days like today, when everything is right in their world, their tapestry is proudly spread out and displayed to everyone to see, with all the glorious colors and textures that your diversity adds. Damn, that is sweet.
Wow.
You all hold a place in their hearts reserved for those that they have chosen to call family and friends, and they are deeply grateful for each and every one of you here today. Wow. I didn't think that, well, I knew you were, but I didn't think he was that deep. That's pretty good. We're moving on to the Pebbles ceremony, darling, my life partner, Holly. Bob and Laneya will now perform the Pebbles tradition. Everyone, when it is your turn, honey pie? More for you. Please take 2 pebbles from this thingy and hold them in your hands. Think positive thoughts for Laneya and Bob's marriage. Then put your pebbles into the vase. Bob and Laneya, you will keep this vase to hold their good wishes for your marriage. You can also use the vase with its special pebbles in it to hold flowers on your anniversaries, which will